Just for a little while longer? Maybe an hour? Oh, hi. You caught me admiring my new record, Alice Cooper Live at the Forum from 1975. This is a Record Store Day release from 2025 on Black Friday. I wasn't able to get this record on Record Store Day. As usual, I didn't make it to Record Store Day, so everything I got I ordered online later. I couldn't afford this for a while, but it came down in price like $4, and with shipping and tax, it still came to about $41, which isn't too bad because this is a double record. And for 2 LPs, $41, not so bad. Now, this isn't going to be so much a review as some just outright praise for this record. As some of you know, I have an attachment to the original studio album, Welcome to My Nightmare. And so I was really excited when I heard that there was going to be a live version from 1975. Alice at the top of his game. So excited to get it. I wanted to show you the label because I know people love that kind of stuff, and I'm always forgetting to show that stuff. These are the songs on the album. And when I first got this record, I had been waiting patiently for it. It showed up on a day when I'd had a really lousy day at work, and I came home. The good thing about that day was it was payday. And so I came home, I put the album on, and I started paying bills online. That's no way to listen to a new record. But as I'm paying the bills online, I'm kind of listening. I get to the end, I'm like, that's a pretty good record. The next day, I listened to it properly. And this is a really great record. I really love it. Again, this is from a fan who may not have the most objective point of view, but I think most people would agree. This is a very high energy, gorgeous production of Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare. So the classic lineup of Glenn Buxton, Dennis Dunaway, Neil Smith, they were gone. And replaced with Dick Wagner on guitar, Steve Hunter on guitar, Prakash John on bass, Joseph Chwowski on keyboards, and Whitey Glenn on drums. Now, like a lot of people, I've always loved the classic Alice Cooper band lineup. But these guys are no slouch, especially the guitarist Dick Wagner and Steve Hunter. These guys are really good. In fact, if you listen to the Lou Reed live album called Rock and Roll Animal, look at the musicians on that, and I think you'll see a really similar lineup. I will say that Alice Cooper, when he performs his music, it's more of a theater production. You know, there's a lot of theater involved than when you go to a typical band. And of course, you guys know that. But when you listen to this, you got to imagine what's going on stage too. I've seen a lot of footage from this time, so I have a pretty good idea. The gatefold also gives you an idea. Even without theatrics, without seeing it, this is a very good album. And I just wanted to go through the track list. I'll put it up so you can see it while I'm going through it. Of course, it starts off with Welcome to My Nightmare. And then they do this kind of interesting thing. The song Years Ago, they divide it up into, looks like 4 pieces. And they do just a little bit, and they use it as a connecting device between between songs. Now, the first disc kind of builds up. It has some exciting moments on it. That second disc, sides 3 and 4, are spectacular though. But let me go through this. Welcome to My Nightmare. Years ago, then No More Mr. Nice Guy. He does do some stuff from Billion Dollar Babies. He also does stuff from Love It to Death, or he does one song from Love It to Death, and he does a song from School's Out. No More Mr. Nice Guy. Years ago again, just a little bit. Billion Dollar Babies is great on here. Years ago, and then I'm 18 is how side 1 is. Very heavy. This live album is much heavier than the studio album, and I love it. So side 2 starts off with Years Ago, kind of finishes off the song. It goes into Some Folks, which is kind of a playful, I don't know, I really like it. It's a little more playful than the rest of the album, I think. Cold Ethel, of course, is a classic. And then the big hit from the studio album was Only Women Bleed. Great version on here. Side 3 and side 4. They really, I want to say rock. They really rock. It starts off with Devil's Food. And Dick Wagner and Steve Hunter, they're given kind of free range, it sounds like, with their guitars. Very heavy. Devil's Food is just great. And it's a very extended musical bit. And then it goes into the Black Widow, and they keep the Vincent Price dialogue in there, which I love. And then side 3 ends with Steven. Now side 4, it opens up with Welcome to My Nightmare, reprise. It's more of a chant of Welcome to My Nightmare. There's kind of a chant, and then it kind of trails off into this weird kind of plunky guitar noises, a little, offbeat. And then comes in strong with the song Escape. And it's just a great moment. And from this moment on, it just keeps building to a crescendo. Escape goes into School's Out. Just a great version. You can tell the crowd is really hyped up at this point. The crowd never comes into where it's a problem where they're, drowning out important stuff, but I always like to hear an excited crowd. And then after School's Out, I think this must have been their encore. They do Department of Youth. And Department of Youth is such a great song. It's such a funny song. Department of Youth ends with that classic Who Gave You the Power? And the crowd yells Donny Osmond. Just a great finale. Really love the album. Would really recommend it to Alice Cooper fans. If you liked the studio version of Welcome to My Nightmare, you're going to love this. I just think it's a fantastic live album. I have listened to this already innumerable times. Mostly side 3 and 4, though. I've just been kind of playing those over and over again. My dog likes it too. She gets real rowdy when I'm playing those sides. Anyway, this is a great album. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.